It's a bird, it's a plane, it's a flying canine, it's a WolfHawk. It's a swooping, snarling, no use hollering WolfHawk. In the burning sun, even outlaws run when they hear that screeching howl. WolfHawk.
All right, welcome to WolfHawk Comedy Podcast.
I'm Elliot Broder.
I'm Lizzy Wolfson.
And I'm Mac Hawkburns.
We are super excited for our guest today.
Incredible guest.
Yeah, we have an incredible guest. She's you've seen her on The Tonight Show with Jimmy Fallon twice. You've seen her on Don't Tell. She's got an amazing podcast called Sheedy's Podcast. Very fun.
We're changing it.
It's going to be called Meaty's soon. So
How do you know that? Oh, you listen?
Because I listen. It's a great podcast.
I listen.
It's a great podcast.
People
And you
listen to
should
my
listen
podcast?
to all our listeners. They should listen to.
Yeah.
Our tens of listeners. I'm excited for that.
Dozens.
Welcome
Yeah.
to the podcast, Katherine Blanford.
Welcome.
And I'm your moderator today, Katherine Blanford.
So
Take turns.
do you take Medicaid?
Yeah.
We take nothing.
Nothing.
We
Out of pocket.
we take a hope and a prayer.
Oh, well.
We take survival of the fittest.
Yeah, okay. I'm
In
not
my
gonna run
world.
that. Yeah.
In my
Alabama.
world.
That's like Alabama therapy.
Yeah.
In my world.
yeah.
In my world, we would.
It's like,
In
have you
my
ever-
world, I would. In my world, you get. In my world,
Whose
you
world?
get.
Whose world is it that we're
If it was inside my world, you would get you get equal parts Medicare to how many dogs you have rescued.
2.
Well, let's say this. You get 2 free dental appointments a
Oh,
year
dental.
and free vision.
Oh, so we're adding dental into Medicare, but only
Yeah.
for
But do
rescue
you
dogs?
do you want a free facelift then? You better rescue a senior dog 14 years
I
and
do
up.
need that. We should rescue a senior dog. I want a little Botox.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, do you want hip surgery?
You're thinking about so many
You better
doctor
be
things, huh?
rescuing
Think about what?
you better be rescuing a
Like a Great Dane.
severe traumatized. You better be rescuing a dog from dog fighting.
Oh, God.
A dog
Yeah.
that bit a child.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. And that. Right.
Those are the best to rescue, I've heard.
Do you want? This is a great world. No,
I
I
know,
actually
yeah.
love this. I love this pitch. Yeah. Get rid of your kids. Rescue a dog. That's my slogan.
I mean, if your kid's gonna like get eaten by a dog, I mean, you got to strengthen them up.
In my world, they do.
Yeah.
In my world, they absolutely will. In my world, children are food for dogs. Kids?
What an
That's dog food.
unhinged way to start the podcast. I do love that.
That's a take. That is a take.
I
This
did-
is a
clip
good.
it.
I thought it was
I
about.
think we're good.
I thought this podcast is about dreams and
Dogs.
dreams and environments.
It can be
And
about,
doctors.
It can be
And
about
outdoors.
whatever, really.
So you just flew in.
See, senor. Lizzy.
How are your arms?
Lizzy picked me up in the airport in her nicest headband.
Yes.
I
Nice.
said,
Yeah.
Lizzy, don't Joseph.
This is
Formal-
my
her
fancy
formal
one.
headband.
This is her fancy one.
This is my fancy one. How are your arms after flying?
It wasn't even cross country. With my Delta credit card in the back. Tired. It's a heavy
Tired.
one. It's purple. Yeah.
You gotta go to the gym just so you can pick up your credit cards?
Yes, that's actually exactly why I train.
Yeah, I have to
train-
do the same thing for my debt.
Yeah, that's my workout plan. And
My
that's
credit
why
card
Is that why you have a bad back?
Yeah, that's
You're
why.
carrying so much debt?
Yeah, and probably genetics.
That's my workout plan. That's why I don't have any muscles.
Yeah.
just-
You're like,
Doing stack lifts, of all
I
my
have
money.
no savings.
All the money I have.
He's very
10
frugal.
reps.
He has money.
$1. You have money?
Because he's frugal.
Yeah, I just don't like spending
He doesn't
money.
like spending it.
I'm
He
kind
gets
of like
mad
a.
about spending
I'm
it.
kind of just like a non-consumerist.
Not
I
me.
just don't like buying stuff.
I love buying stuff.
Have you ever had anything you like, though?
Oh yeah, I have tons of stuff that I like, but most of them I found like in the woods or something.
You never find anything in the woods, Katherine?
No.
Never? That
Dude,
you like?
I have some cool rocks, man. I've got like a amethyst I found in the woods, and I got like all kinds of cool
You know
stuff.
what? You actually, let me tell you what happened. Let me tell you what happened when you were a little boy and you found that amethyst.
No, he was an adult.
Yeah, no,
He was
I was
an
at work.
adult man. Fine.
Okay, well, they were waiting for a kid, and it was a grown man who had taken his pants off, and he perfectly placed a shiny amethyst rock, setting perfectly on top of
If
a
I had
rock.
just looked over my shoulder, there would have been
A man jerking off, but you walked by and you go, "Oh my God,
I ruined it
a beautiful
for him.
amethyst!"
He
And
was like, "Oh man,
he was
this
like,
is not
"Beat
what I
it!"
wanted."
Yeah, and he was like, "I might as well," and he beat it anyways.
And he beat it anyways.
Yeah, because you don't just find amethyst. And
I mean,
I don't know. I've
you got
used it.
plus
collector.
you've put all that legwork into it. You got to at least get a nut, you know.
Yeah. But
That's what
I
I
agree.
say. That's what I say every day.
But I just didn't think you. I thought amethyst. You find it naturally in gift shops
Yeah.
outside of tours of caves.
With like tie dye.
No.
Yeah, actually, I don't even know that this is an amethyst, but it's a really cool looking rock.
It's just a regular brown,
Just a
like
cool-
gray
No,
rock.
it has like it's like a geode. Like you can, it's like there's a hole
I
in
know what
there
you can
full
do
of
in it.
sparkly gems. Yeah,
You make a wish and you put your hand in.
yeah, it would probably.
Is that
cut
how
your-
you?
cut
Is
your
that how they work?
fingers.
That's
Lizzy,
wild.
how do you think I've gotten everywhere I've gotten to?
You're just sitting at home with your hand in rocks.
I mean, my hand. Sometimes I get them stuck for
You're just
weeks.
going late night.
Yeah, I go.
Jimmy, can you hear
I
me?
go, at midnight. That one hasn't worked. I think that rock's broken.
You need to get you a better rock.
Yeah, we can
Yeah.
go find a new rock for you.
It's called amethyst knot.
Yeah.
It's called amethano.
Yeah.
Sorry, I found an amethano.
Yeah. He also finds fun things like in trash cans too. He's he's a dumpster
Bit
diver.
of a scavenger.
He's like a little raccoon.
Dude, like
Milk sometimes.
Sometimes food. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not a
Vegetables.
coward. Usually the food goes to my chickens. I have chickens, so
The milk doesn't go to
I
the
get
chickens.
Food for them.
the milk goes to my children.
Yeah. No,
Obviously.
he's smart
I'm a
enough to not
monster.
have children.
Yeah, because you repurposing
Keeping his money.
other people's things.
Yeah,
not
when
creating more problems to have.
I tell people this all the time. What I want to do, like the things I want to do in my life, I feel like if I had a kid, I'm already probably not going to do all of them, but with a kid, maybe 25%.
Don't do
Right,
it.
don't
You
do
know.
it. Do you have a dog?
No, my
He has
girlfriend has a parrot.
Okay, so not anything similar.
Well, I don't know.
I
Parrots
said
are
whatsoever.
kind of similar to dogs. Like they're pretty smart. I mean,
They
this
do
one's pretty
fly,
cuddly.
though.
This one doesn't fly, so it's a lot like a dog.
Right.
Refuses to fly.
Right. I just left my dog in Atlanta and have one of my friends, a comic over there, taking care of him, and we've texted back and forth about we're on walks, we're on the bed, we're eating. I don't think he would have been sending that many messages with a parrot.
If it was a bird,
With the parrot.
you
No.
obviously don't understand this bird. It would be a lot
Oh.
more like, hey, the parrot is gone and it's
Yeah.
chewing up the floor. What do I do?
Yeah. The parrot's mean. It bites him too, and it also masturbates on him.
Yeah, it's a masturbating parrot.
likes-
Not on
yeah.
me.
How does it masturbate?
She puts her wing between her legs and like grinds on it.
Yeah.
And you know it's masturbating.
Oh, it's very
Yeah,
obvious.
dude.
I'll show you a video. She like moans, and then when she comes, all of her feathers stand up.
Yeah. Me too.
Wait, is there a evidence of the coming?
No,
No.
because birds don't. She's
I
a,
don't know.
she's a ladybird. I don't think ladybirds squirt. I don't think that's a thing.
No, I don't think they do. I don't think they do.
I don't
think
even
boy
think-
birds do.
Yeah, I mean they do.
Right?
They don't have like penetrative.
Yeah, it's different.
They just have like a hole.
But they do have orgasms.
Apparently,
She does. That's what she does. She blew.
I don't know.
What's
I'm
the
not a parrot
macaw?
expert or anything. She's
is
a
she?
military macaw.
I
Military
did
macaw,
a
right?
military macaw. Thank God. Where would we
know.
be without him?
I know. Luckily, my comedy partner
We'd st-
Elliot, who you've met before,
We'd still, yeah.
she's
Those are the only troops we support.
Yeah.
is the
Yeah.
military.
Actually, I have actually a guerrilla warfare parrot. Yeah. And she
Secret-
is always sneaking up on us.
Secret
Yeah.
attack.
You know?
God, I've tried to
Yeah.
train this one to be more of like a home defense sort of animal.
Yeah.
she's not.
I mean, no one's ever broken in, so I haven't tested it.
Well,
you know,
yeah, they break
but-
in and she's masturbating, and they're
Yeah.
like, I don't.
I mean, I think they would at least be. They would think twice. They'd be like, I don't know
Yeah.
if this is the right house for me.
She'd be like, "You really want this?"
Yeah.
Whatever they go, she gets on top of the TV. You want this?
And
You
then
want
Elliot's
this?"
standing there with a gun.
Yeah.
It's like
We got a
gave him
two-part-
enough time.
Yeah,
you know?
two-part thing. She runs
Yeah.
a distraction while I put the bullets
That's
in.
genius.
Yeah.
God, that's genius. But if they do start taking it, she's like, "Yeah, get it. Yeah,
Yeah.
get it." But she's just saying,
Because
she
she can
does
talk.
say,
She
does
say
say,
things.
right?
She does talk. Yep. She actually one of the things I've been training her is she says want a cracker, and I've been trying
That's
to.
interesting
I've been trying to
and
train her to
different.
just say cracker whenever anyone comes over,
So funny.
because it's mostly white people because
Because
I'm
you
in
hang out with
Denver.
only white people.
Mostly, I mean-
exclusively.
Yeah.
Not on
But
purpose.
that's like. But you guys are both from
Yeah.
the South, so you get that.
Yeah. Well, no, 100%. Well, we don't intermingle species.
Alabama, Kentucky.
like
Yeah,
right?
yeah. We don't
Yeah,
I don't know if I
yeah.
agree with all these things.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm already.
Yeah, feeling uncomfortable?
Well, I just think people already assume that you're racist when you're from Alabama.
Yeah.
It's
We
like,
don't assume. We've actually studied. We've
Yeah.
done our research.
Yeah.
We had social studies.
What's
In third grade.
What's the difference between Kentucky and Alabama? Because I grew up in New York, so I don't really.
What part of Kentucky are you from?
You guys are just both from the South, and that's the only thing I
Yeah,
know.
there's different borders around our states.
Sure.
Different. We are different shaped.
Oh, okay.
People and the shape.
and the
states.
shapes. Oh, all right, Kentucky.
Yeah, unlike Colorado, no square states. They're all really
Yeah.
squiggly on the
Oh
sides
God,
for the
they're
most
all
part.
they're like if termites got a hold of a cracker.
Really? Oh my
They
god.
come at it off from all different ends.
A lot
Yeah,
of rivers
yeah.
making borders. you
Yeah,
know?
a lot of rivers. Mississippi River effed our borders.
I've heard of
up.
that one.
Yeah.
I
So
have heard of that
Kentucky,
one.
y'all are like horse country.
Yeah, baby. A lot
Yeah.
of rolling pastures.
Pastures.
Yeah.
A lot of rolling pastures. You know what, though? And I hate to admit it. Very farm, very country. But then Louisville, where I'm from,
Yeah.
pretty more Midwest than Southern.
Oh,
Really?
interesting.
Now my families
Yeah.
are Southern because
Yeah.
they're from. Both my parents grew up on tobacco farms, so now they're country.
Okay.
Then we grew up in Louisville, and Louisville. I mean, we're
It's a little bit more way west. And what's the difference between the Midwest and the South?
less flannel and more kind of like tall, solid tees, like what you got
Okay.
on. Does that
Oh.
make sense?
So
yeah,
I would look.
and I feel like it's more of a casserole, less of a fried food mentality.
That's a really good point.
A casserole.
More casserole. I mean, they still have the fried food, but
Sounds delicious.
it's
Yeah,
less
they've
of
got a lot of
lifestyle.
fried food, but love it. We love casseroles.
Yeah.
Love casseroles.
Do you love a casserole still, even though you've been living in LA?
No.
Okay.
I would never ever again.
No.
No,
You can't.
no.
You can't.
Only
You're
when
not
I'm in
allowed to.
Kentucky.
No.
That's what I've heard. You're not allowed to. You moved to LA.
No,
you can't
casseroles
touch
give me
casserole.
anxiety.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
No. I actually don't even like to be around girls named Cassie. 'Cause
It's
Too similar.
it's too close to
I don't
her
even
asshole.
call people an asshole because
Yeah.
it sounds
No.
kind of similar
Oh
to
my
casserole.
god. Yeah. It's actually a really mean thing to say.
Don't even use that
It's actually a
insult.
hate crime.
Because our next guest
Yeah.
actually is Cassie Casserole.
No, get out of here. I worked so hard. I'm gonna relapse. I can't do it.
Yeah, dude.
No. Yeah. Oh,
Yeah, you're not allowed
Um,
to. It's only salads from now on.
it's only salads. The furthest I'll get to is casseroles is slaw.
Slaw, yeah.
Yeah.
But we love a slaw.
Yeah, do y'all have mustard slaw in Kentucky?
No, it's
Where I'm
mostly
from is
white.
like mustard slaw
I
territory.
love mustard slaw.
Spicy.
God, I love spicy slaw.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good
What
old
what is your barbecue?
What we're known for in
Pigs.
North Alabama is actually chicken.
Chickens.
Yeah, we're known
I'm
for like a smoked half chicken with white
Oh, is that where
sauce.
chickens grow?
That's, yeah. Well, we do most of the chicken farming in the South.
Oh, do you really?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, absolutely.
There's just like you wake up and there's like a chicken feather in your eyeball.
He has chickens.
I have chickens at my house, but we don't. They're not eating chickens. They're the egg-laying chickens.
Good.
Yeah.
But
Pets.
Yeah.
They also masturbate.
No, they don't.
how do they masturbate? They just
Same way, baby. Same
They
way.
just-
No, they're not smart enough.
they
to
just
masturbate.
balk.
yeah.
They just gyrate
it.
their heads enough to like kind of
Yeah.
the gyrating
It's
trickles
called
its
friction.
way down.
It's called friction.
Yeah.
So
I get it.
What? Yeah, that makes sense. Because we went to Texas and
Yeah,
we
I kept
had,
complaining about the chicken not being good enough.
Yeah, he didn't like it.
Well,
Like
they
the
didn't even
taste?
have smoked chicken as an option down there,
Yeah,
which
they
is
had
fine.
turkey.
What they did well, but
So
Stupid animals, turkeys.
let's talk about
Okay.
the soul of a chicken real quick.
okay.
Now, do you feel having chickens that you eat their
Eggs?
unfertilized offspring?
Mm-hmm.
Do you feel bad also eating chicken meat in front of them?
No, no.
No, he does it every day.
Now,
I even sometimes feed them chicken, which I kind of feel bad about that because that
Yeah.
seems kind
Did
of
you know
fucked up,
chickens eat
but-
chicken?
I believe chickens eat anything.
They
right?
eat anything. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Now, what I'm about to tell you, you're gonna be like, that doesn't make sense. And I'll go, okay, Uncle
Maybe.
Paul.
Sure.
Maybe I'll be like,
That's an
But-
interesting response
but-
to assume.
I know what I say is a little bit.
Off.
I'm contradicting myself, but
Okay.
I do what I do. So, I have a further question after I explain this.
okay.
Now, I tend to not eat pigs and cows.
Yeah.
Some people call that beef and pork
Mm-hmm.
because I feel like pigs and cows have a bit more soul to them. Have you ever seen a cow play with a beach
Oh.
ball?
Yeah,
Have you
yeah.
ever seen
So
a
you're
cow
trying
play
to-
with a beach ball?
Wait. So you're trying to justify your actions to eating chicken by asking
No,
if they have a soul?
no.
Because that's what this sounds like. This is a setup.
I have the talking stick, Lizzy, okay? And now I'm figuring out what's the issue, why y'all are in couples therapy,
Right.
and I'm moderating this because this one, like she's always one step ahead of us, and it's like, why don't you let us take control sometimes? I do eat birds because I feel as if they have less of a soul. I do kind of feel like turkeys have a little bit of a soul, but I don't think chickens do. Nor do I feel like fish have as much of a soul. Some people are like, do you just mean brain? And I'm like, yeah, maybe. But how do you feel about
Doesn't know
that?
the
Do you
difference
feel
between
like
soul and
chickens are a
brain.
bit soulless?
I mean, so I was raised Catholic, and in Catholic school they say no animals have souls.
You know.
Yeah,
You-
but
You don't believe that anymore.
I don't know what I believe, but I would say I agree. I think my chickens that lay eggs they have some character, but
shit.
the chickens they raise for
They have
meat,
personalities.
the chickens
they?
they raise for meat are when I've seen them, I've been like, yeah, kill that thing. Absolutely. Get it
Yeah.
out of
What,
here.
really?
Yeah, because they
Meat
grow
chickens
so
are stupid.
fast that their like feathers can't quite like keep up. So they look like real like kind of mangy. They're like half feathered.
And you can't keep them that long because also their breasts get so big.
Yeah, they die
They die.
because they get so fat that
But
their, like,
that's because
organs-
of the hormones we're pumping into them.
yeah,
and the
because we
genetics.
bred them. Yeah,
It's the way that we
genetic.
bred them. But also turkeys are stupid too. And that's because we bred them that way.
No, what about a wild turkey?
Sure, wild
Yeah.
turkeys, but that's not what you're
Wild
eating.
turkeys are fucking smart
When you're eating turkey, you're not eating wild turkey.
most of the time.
I'm eating a
You're-
barn turkey.
Yeah, you're eating
Yeah.
the real dumb ones. Yeah.
I'll be on just a minute.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I would say I feel the same. I mean, I don't really eat a lot of beef and pork, but for me, it's mostly for like health reasons. Like it just doesn't. It's delicious, but it doesn't sit
Do
well
anything.
with me.
Yeah.
Now is that because you don't find a lot of beef and pork out in the wild?
It's true. Yeah.
Yeah.
In the woods.
In the woods.
Dude, I mean, I would like it if I could, go and like. I'm not really into hunting, but I definitely like the appeal of it. Like it would be cool to go and get my own meat.
Now I don't mind that.
Shoot a
I don't
deer,
mind
shoot an elk.
now.
Sure.
Shoot a bear, I'll shoot you. I don't like people that shoot bears
bear specific.
yeah.
I don't
And
think
then-
there's much bear hunting here in Colorado.
I also think that
honestly.
people sometimes shoot bears because they're trying the bear's attacking.
Well,
them
I
and
know
they're
you have
trying
to
protect
now.
ourselves.
Yes, I know that's one thing. I know my brother lives in Alaska, and we grew up with like professional hunters. Like our family friends. One guy still does it. His job is
To
he
take people
takes-
out for hunts.
He takes people out in Alaska.
Yeah, he's a
to
guide.
go big game hunting.
Hell yeah.
But I remember I'd be like a little kid, like watching a beautiful like snow ram, and they'd shoot him, and then
Yeah.
you just watch this ram stumble around with blood spewing out of it, and you're like, I feel like I don't know if that's necessary.
Yeah.
I don't know, but I commend going out shooting a caribou, an elk, of
Yeah.
whatever, deer, and eating it. That's what we be doing,
Yeah.
you know.
Sure.
But I don't love like trophy hunting.
Yeah. I mean,
That makes I want to be like, if you're gonna trophy hunt, then you shouldn't use a gun. You shouldn't use a bow and arrow. You should go bones to bones with that
You should
animal.
just jump on his
Because then
back
how is that a trophy?
Yeah.
You just went out and found a
Jump on his
beautiful
back.
animal that you're not gonna eat.
and choke it.
And
Well,
yeah,
someone will
and
eat
if
it,
the
but-
animal kills you, hopefully, then that is what it is. But
Yeah.
you shouldn't trophy hunt with weapons.
Sure.
Because that
You know what they
that's
do down in
unfair.
Texas is they'll have places where you can go and you can get like
Gang-
exotic animals and they'll just feed them in the same place every day. And then when people pay to go and like kill like a zebra or something, they'll go in a truck and they'll shoot it. And then
Good job!
yeah.
Look what you did! You're so big and strong.
how are those
So-
levels over there, Jacob?
Sorry. It makes me
Insane?
so mad. Sorry, I get so angry. I know that's not a real computer. None of this is real.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Sorry,
no,
I
they
get very
I
are-
angry.
tricked you.
I
I don't even have a podcast.
I know. None of these cords are plugged in.
Yeah.
All these outlets are nothing.
And you know, because you have family in this world, but the frustrating part is that sometimes you bait the animal in and then the client still misses.
yeah.
And
Yeah.
then
Yeah,
you're
yeah,
just
yeah.
like,
Just bad.
you're
And
like,
then-
man, I couldn't have put you on it any better, you know?
You
Yeah.
paid a guy.
Yeah.
You used all his equipment. you use his training, and then you still
you
don't
miss.
get the animal.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then they go and they
And you pay
get
like,
it for you.
a lot of money too.
Yeah.
You spend a lot of money, and then even just taxidermy after that and stuff like that. Sending
Well, you
things
missed
back,
though, so you can't taxidermy.
Right, but if you got it, let's say you get a moose in Alaska, you gotta like pay to get it back.
Yeah.
You gotta taxidermy it. It's all the same. I mean, it's
not
a lot
even-
of money. It's an insane amount of money.
Freaking! I'm like you didn't do anything. You didn't train.
Sure.
You didn't learn. You paid somebody a lot of money to go kill an innocent animal for what? For
The hunt.
But it's not a hunt.
I know.
So that you can get the Republican nomination for Congress.
Congress, yeah.
You got to
What do
shoot
you-
a real big gun at a real big animal. Put that on your commercial.
Listen, if you trained for a year and then you went out and wrestled a bear with your bare hands and choked it, I'd be like, that's a really cool thing. You can hang that in your living room.
Yeah, you're allowed.
But if you paid a man and you flew out there on your Delta American Express card and you stayed in a cozy little hotel and then you packed up your little backpack and you did what the man told you to do and then you went and shot an animal that they baited over there and then you were like, look at me, look what I did. I'm just like, you're a lame loser.
Yeah, I mean,
No,
So-
it's stupid. It's just, I mean, it's an industry for sure, but I think that it's
I think we are so removed from nature. I think it's a sad reflection on society that we're so removed from nature that people will pay that much money for that experience.
To kill something.
Yeah.
To kill something
Yeah.
that like wasn't harming you and you didn't need the meat.
Although I don't know that the killing part is necessarily what they're like. I don't know if
That's
that's
the
what
part they
they're
like? It's
I
the
don't think that's
trophy part.
necessarily the part that people are like, yeah.
don't you think it's the part of like putting it in their house
It's the holding it
and holding it
yeah,
and
it's-
feeling?
I think for a lot of people, it's especially because like when you talk about the trophy,
I think the killing part actually
that's like a
probably gets
rich.
them off.
That's a rich. That's you got to be rich to be doing that. So I think for most people it is. It's just it's like anything else. They're like, I want to just show that I had enough money to go get this
To go and do
moose.
that
You know,
thing.
it's just a status symbol. You know.
I want to be like, are you? But after you look at it for a while, are you a little embarrassed? Are
Probably.
you a little embarrassed?
Dude, I
Yeah.
kind of got out of that world. You know, I used to work with guided fishing and property management and like
Yeah.
stream restoration. And that was honestly part of why I got out of that world, because I was like, if they send me out here with the wrong person, like, not that I'm going to like do anything to them, but like, I might
like-
not help if they fall in. You know what I mean?
Like if they're being an asshole to you?
Or if they're like some kind of a person that, you know, made their billions in an immoral way, like I might just not be paying attention if they fall in. You know?
Yeah.
Like, oh, I'm drowning. Oh, what?
He's like, I'm trying to get this fish.
I lost the oar. Where is
Wow.
it?
Oh, I was trying to help you, not hit you in the head with it.
Oh no,
Silly
it
me.
slipped. Oh my God, look at all those billions of dollars gushing
Looks
out
like
of
you're
your
not gonna
head.
get your
They can't help you now. You should hopefully you know how to swim.
Oh my God. Do you have medical insurance out here in the swamp?
You sell medical insurance though, so you can help them.
Yes, I do have
Like we
medical
discussed at the
insurance.
beginning.
Oh, you have 11 purebred hunting dogs. That will award you
Negative?
one squirt of Gorilla Glue
Oh,
to
Jesus.
gash that head gash together, to glue that head gash together.
Yep. You have to pay extra actually for stitching.
Yes. Yeah. Oh, you have to pay.
$500 per stitch.
Right.
I think that's probably about what they actually charge, if I recall. But it's been a long time since I've had to get stitches. So
500
Do
a
you-
stitch.
the last time I got stitches, yeah, dude, it was so expensive.
Oh,
I
that's
feel like
crazy.
you just like go out into the woods and let a little
Just
wooden
do it
fairy,
myself.
yeah, sew you up with like
He just holds it and he
with
just
like the string of a spider web.
Oh my
The string
God.
of a
Yeah.
spider web. You only use nature stuff.
I
It's actually
only use nature.
insane that I just said that.
That's a
Yeah.
great thing though.
love
I
this
wonder if you
image
can
you
use
have of me. It's not really accurate, but I'm
That
happy.
he's Snow
Oh,
White.
Look at your little bare toes
You think
out
he's
here
Snow
in the
White? I know. Look
wilderness.
at this.
I know.
Yeah, I
Wik-
see
yeah,
it.
Wiki
Got my
Feet was
toes
gonna
out.
watch this video for her, but now it's for you.
God, I know, right?
Are you on Wiki Feet?
No.
No, dude, I did though. This was a couple of months. This was a while back though, but I did have somebody reach out to me, a guy, out of the blue, and was like, you know, you're a comic.
What?
What do your feet look like?
Go on.
And yeah,
Have you ever gotten that message?
I have put my feet everywhere, in every angle,
Yeah.
all over the internet. And I just now finally got on Wiki Feet because I just flat out was like, I know my feet are in this picture. I'm insulted. I'm not on Wiki Feet yet.
Put it in there.
And what's your rating?
I think I got yeah, I finally got on Wiki Feet and there's like 1.5 and then a 4.
Oh,
a
no.
4?
Somebody gave you a
5.
4?
5 is the max, right?
Five.
I
the
think
max.
so.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I want to be all over Wiki Feet. And I think I'm so desperate that people are like, we want
you're like a foot pick me. They don't.
Yeah.
They're
Yeah,
turned
They
off.
want you to hide it. They want to look for it. They want to try to find it.
They want it to be an accident.
Yeah,
Like,
they
I
want
didn't
like
mean
one
to show
weird
my
post
foot.
on the beach, and then it's like, oh, I have to find this.
Well, I tried
mixed
to
in
play
with all
along.
your other stuff.
When my foot fan reached out to me, I tried to kind of play along.
Yeah.
Because I was like, I've heard that
Yeah.
there's money in the foot game.
There's not money. You think there's money in the male foot game?
I mean, from
For
my
sure,
experience,
for
no.
sure.
But I found it was difficult to like play along, because he was like, what, do you like foot massages? And I was
Yeah,
like,
he's
Yeah.
I was like,
dude.
yeah, I love foot massages.
He wants to come on your feet.
I'm gonna read
But
you.
It just I couldn't do it that convincingly. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like 4 or 5 messages, I was keeping it going, and then I was
Like,
kinda
but it's
all
hard
right.
it's hard to be like, what's a metaphor and what's
Yeah.
Yeah, and then I was just like, do I just ask for money?
Yeah, just
Yeah.
say, I'll send you
Like,
a picture.
I
I'll be
only
like, I've got some old shoes I'm getting rid of. I think that was the line I went with. I was like, yeah, actually, I'm
Oh.
about to throw out some shoes. Like, are you interested in a pair? Like,
He might have wanted a video
Now-
of you walking.
oh.
Those ones
That's
are
a
good.
thing?
Or stepping on
But did he
things.
ask
Yeah,
for anything?
sure.
So okay, so I started to get, I got my first cameo I ever got.
How long have you been on Cameo?
So long.
Really? And you only got one?
No, this is my first one I ever got like a year ago.
Okay.
And I was like, oh, this guy likes weird jokes. And I sent him a video back. And then I was telling Lace,
Mm-hmm. You're,
who I do meetings with.
yeah.
And she was like,
Did you change it yet?
no, it's just, I don't know.
It's fine.
So
People will
we got
find
to
it.
take like a new picture. That's a lot
fine.
to do. Okay, tell me if you guys think this is just a guy with a foot fetish.
okay.
I'm an innocent girl. I'm 12
That's
years
what he
old.
says in the message?
No.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
just setting the scene for you.
I'm setting the scene.
I'm an innocent girl. I'm 12 years old. I'm Catholic.
Yeah.
This is last year. I don't know anything. I'm a naive girl.
I mean, that's what he's hoping.
I'm so excited a fan finally reaches out to me. Cameo. Here we go. For Jeff. Roast. About recipient. He hates shoes, so mention how he's so short you could step on him. / mention the shoes you'd wear. Laugh, crying face.
Wait.
Make general height jokes. He'll think it's hilarious. Thank you. Roast about he's really short, hates women's comedy. Roast his 5 foot size. Compare him to an ant or something.
Yeah, this definitely does
dude,
sound
this
like
tries-
a sub dom type.
Is that what
request.
this is?
Yeah, bro. That guy's trying to come.
So
for
are you
sure.
ready for this?
What are you
I sent it-
talking about?
I wrote out a script for it.
Wrote roast
No.
jokes.
I wrote roast jokes for it. I was like,
Why did he mention it so many
Because
times?
it was
dude?
$15. I had to earn it. And so
Oh,
then
yeah.
he loved it so much he responded. Are you ready?
Yeah, of course he did because he came and then he went, maybe she'll send me more.
Then he goes, wait, crap. Where is it?
Talking about? Make fun of his height.
Talk
Say you
about
could
how you'd step on him.
yeah,
Yeah.
That's the part. That
Oh.
as soon as he said step on, come on. That's not a thing that
yeah.
people say.
What shoes would you wear to step
God, where's
on
the
him?
other one, guys? It was so good. No, I can't find the other one.
You sent
But
him
he
back.
I think I stopped responding because the next one was insane. It was like,
Like the first one wasn't insane. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, like
Yeah,
he
yeah,
was
yeah, yeah,
requesting
yeah.
more creepy stuff.
Sure. He was like, maybe you'll step on cake too.
Step
I'd
on
love
my
to eat it.
face.
I mean, he'd love to eat it. I mean, you should say. I mean,
I think it was something like say something after it was like say you're an ant he's an ant that fell into your shoe. That was it. And you're
Oh.
walking around with him in your shoe all day long. That was it. And I was like,
That's kind of weird.
okay, your friend's weird. And then
Yeah.
I like made a genuine
yeah, your
message
friend,
back.
your
Yeah,
quote
yeah.
unquote friend.
I go, your
Yeah.
friend.
No.
so-
What did you charge him? $15.
So well, I made a good little $15 there. Talking about this weird little friend
Yeah.
that's only 5 feet long.
He
kept
also-
saying he was 5 feet
He's
long.
a little guy.
He's just a little guy. Yeah.
He
It's like-
also probably does that intentionally. He probably looks for cameos that haven't done a lot yet. And he's like,
Oh.
they don't understand that, like, I'm not actually supposed to give them like a script. necessarily.
Yeah, no, that makes
It's like,
sense.
can you mention happy birthday to my best friend because they're a big fan of you? And so he saw yours and it was like, you don't do those?
No, I said I don't get those.
Oh, you don't get those.
I get a lot of stepping on ants.
A lot of stepping. Dude,
Is anyone getting birthday ones? I'm getting a lot of weird scenarios.
Yeah.
No one else is getting the weird
It'd
scenarios.
be fun if you went to like a Cameo party with other people that were like big on Cameo
Yeah.
and you started reading yours and they were like, yeah, you should block that guy. And you're like, it's been a year of me just telling him how small he is. I don't understand what the problem
You
is.
guys are doing
Yeah.
happy anniversaries? Weird.
Yeah, dude.
I had a little bit of a similar experience where I was kind of naive. This was a couple of years ago when I first started dating my girlfriend, but I had a bike seat that I was
Is
trying
your
to
girlfriend a chicken?
sell on.
Yes.
She
no, it's
has
the parrot.
She has an eBay account though, but I had this bike seat and it was like kind of a nicer bike seat. So I was like, I should try to sell this on eBay.
Yeah.
And so I get my girlfriend to post it on eBay.
Okay.
And
So
then
it's coming from a female account? Or
there's
can
a
they tell?
bidding war because they think it's a used lady's bike seat.
Oh.
That's so freaking funny.
And I was kicking myself.
What was
'cause I
the
was
title?
Like, I did not even expect. It was just
Stinky.
smelly, used bike
Stinky-
seat. That was it. Used bike seat.
Stinky crotch period. Stinky crotch pillow.
Yeah.
But it was like a bidding war, and I was like, I remember checking it and being like, dude, this
Hold
isn't that
smell
nice of a
very
seat,
well.
you
Yeah,
know?
yeah.
Yeah.
But I got like $100.
That was it.
That's
like,
great for a
I
bike
posted
seat.
it for like 30.
Yeah, you can buy a bike seat for $20, $20.
Oh my god, that's so funny. Do you think they even had a bike? Or do you
No.
think they just
No,
sniffed
and I
it?
didn't
They
even
have a lot
realize
of
it at
bike
the
seats.
time. I didn't even realize that was what was going on at the time, or I would have been like, fuck, I should have been like used women's bike seat.
Yeah, used.
Lots of miles
Genius.
ridden.
Yeah.
Oh,
Hot and sweaty.
I love used women's yoga mat. Oh my
Yeah.
god, I should just buy yoga mats and then resell them.
That would be great. Here's the problem with all that stuff, and I agree with it. I think that people should do it. My only issue is it's the packaging and sending everything out. Like staying up to date with it all.
You gotta
Sounds
It's not the
PO box.
covering on it
exhausting.
before you send it.
No. That part's easy. You got to go to FedEx, baby. What are you talking about?
I think you just
You got to package it. You got to put their address on it. You got to get a fake
Yeah.
address.
what you need to do is
You got to
need
get
to
a fake account for
find
your
somebody
bank
on
account.
Fiverr to just run that part of it for you,
Yeah.
Oh, on Fiverr?
or whatever.
Yeah.
I thought we were just getting stickers off Fiverr.
No, you could have somebody run your panties account.
Or like AI maybe.
AI could
Just
run your
tell
panties
I
account.
just write back sexy every time.
This is what I'm gonna do. I'm
doesn't
gonna
it sound
start I'm
exhausting?
gonna start a conveyor belt. I buy the panties, then there's a machine that stretches them out a little bit, and then there's a machine that stamps crunchy almond butter into the crotch, and then and then that gets rubbed in and out a little bit. And
They're
then on
gonna
top
know they're
of that,
fake. You don't think these people are professionals?
No. And then after that, no, it goes. You got to send it through the rigmarole a few times.
No.
It gets grinded in there. It gets washed off a little bit. Then you put some, and then you get some like you.
Goes through like a fish tank.
Yeah, right. And it goes through the fish tank. You let the fish nipples take it off.
Yeah, they
all
nibble
the,
the
extra,
big pieces of the
yeah,
almond
yeah.
butter off.
And then you drip that out, right? And then you squirt some like
Yeah.
I don't know, maybe some WD-40. That also
There you
smells
go.
like a crotch.
Is that what you smell like? Is
Yeah.
WD-40?
Yeah. Well, what do you do before the gym?
Yeah.
And then it's gonna be a conveyor belt of that, right? It's just like it's gonna be like a Dr. Seuss thing where it's just like
Yeah.
almond butter.
Sure.
Ring that, stretch.
Like what do they call it? Like a
Fish
Rube,
tank.
like a Rube Goldberg device.
Yes. And then at the very end, it packages it all up nicely,
Folds it.
and then we ship it off, and that's a whole business.
Yeah, but
genius.
that's the part. It's the packaging and shipping
It
part.
is
I
the
think
packaging and the
wearing
shipping.
it isn't the hard part. You can
Yeah,
do
you gotta
that.
wear
You
clothes.
gotta wear. You're wearing clothes anyways.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But I think it's the address and the bank account and the packaging and then the going to the post office and sending it off. I think all that stuff will wear you down, especially because you can't just do the same packaging. I mean, the difference between underwear and a yoga mat and tampons and
you gotta write
foot
a love
shavings.
note.
I mean, yeah,
I think
dude.
the hardest part would be
That is a
dealing
good
with
point.
creeps. I think shipping would probably be the
Right,
second.
the emails back and forth. You just admin work.
But I do think you
Well,
can just
I would start. Okay, you get one free reply. Every other reply
okay.
cost you.
But don't you think that those guys are the same guys that messaged you on Cameo that are trying to trick you into talking to them longer?
110 billion %.
Yeah, dude. Yeah.
And I'm out
But if
here
you're
to make
getting
money
paid
off
for
these
it.
guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm making money off of your mental illness. Hey, how do you get ahead in this world? Make money on people's mental illness.
Yeah,
Yeah.
of course.
I mean, how else are we supposed to get
It's
the
called
money from the
capitalism.
boomers?
Yeah.
You know?
Yes.
They're
But if-
hoarding it.
If you're
Exactly.
They're not
really
selling their
efficient,
houses.
if you're
That's-
really efficient at selling stuff online, I think the making the product part is the easy part.
I agree
I think it's the easy
with
part,
you.
and I don't think you need a machine to do it.
No, I need a conveyor belt.
Oh, you need a conveyor belt. Okay,
Yeah.
we need it. So somebody has to make the conveyor belt now.
Well, I'll hire
Fiverr.
I'll hire the creep to do that too. Creeps are great at conveyor belts.
Oh yeah.
yeah.
They're known for their
Conveyors.
machines.
Yeah. Oh, they build conveyor belts in their sleep, and they're sleary creep. I was gonna make it.
All right. Well,
I give up. I'm sorry, guys.
talking about
Yeah, should we get into the podcast now?
smelly yoga mats. You grew up in Kentucky, right?
Yeah. Make that a connection.
Yeah. I am seamless.
Yoga mats aren't allowed in Kentucky.
Oh, okay.
It's actually banned.
Yeah, because they're gay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're gay and they're for exercise, which
There's
is
like
also
a napping
banned.
loophole. You gotta get
Yeah.
them through the nap loophole.
Yeah.
This is for camping.
Yeah.
These are
We
for
don't
instructional
freaking nap.
purposes
Yeah.
only.
This is for hunting.
Right. Yeah.
Um,
Yeah. This is a saddle.
Dude, did they do that when I was growing up in Alabama? Sex stores were illegal, and they had to have like a loophole that this was for education. Did you ever experience that in Kentucky?
No.
nobody ever educated you in a sex store.
Well, that's just the
Yeah.
way that there's like laws against
That's
all
insane.
the stuff, so they have this like this is for educational purposes only. And
School of dildos.
it was like a sign when you came in the
Like
door.
this is now a science class,
Yes.
Yeah.
and this is biology.
Yes.
Like, that's what they would call the lion's den.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is
Yeah.
this is
Yeah.
biology
Yeah.
This is
101.
Yeah.
how you that's how they did it.
And they're like, we're hypothesizing, we're experimenting.
Yeah,
What do you predict if we jam this into this?
Yeah.
what is
Everybody's
this even
gonna
for?
feel
That's-
good.
Right. I like
They would
that.
have to play dumb.
That's what I would
Yeah.
predict.
What do
Everybody
you
feels good
predict?
at the end.
What do you predict this person will holler out
Sure.
after?
Yeah.
How many licks does it take to get to the?
It's just an owl that brings you in. That's why nobody knows
That's
how to
your
eat pussy
professor?
down there. They're like, I think it's 3.
3 is
Yeah.
4. The owl never counted.
Every
that
man
high.
believes it's 1 in Alabama. Every man says it's 1.
It's 1 lick.
It's 1 lick on your birthday.
Yeah.
1.
In Alabama. It's in the
But what about
In
Bible.
Alabama,
Kentucky.
it's like, okay, I'll take my chew out of my lip
Right.
Yeah.
just for this.
And I go. Well, she goes. I hid some more chew in there.
Yeah.
See if you
I
can
can't
find
believe
it.
I took my dip out for
Have you
this.
ever dated
Yeah.
a guy that chewed?
I'm probably every single one.
Every single one.
Every single. You're batting 1,000.
Yeah.
Do they
It's
fall
like-
asleep sometimes in
chewed-
bed with the chew in their mouth?
No, I don't date anybody currently, but like at some point have I ever dated anybody that yeah. Yeah. Because I dated a baseball player.
Oh yeah, they for sure chew.
Dude. Okay, that's not as bad as. Also, I tried chewing in high school.
Oh.
What did you try? Was it like dip?
Yeah,
Like
dip,
skull?
dip in the lip.
Yeah.
But freebasing, you know what I mean? Just no
freebasing.
pouch.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Sorry, we call that vegan.
That's not what I was
Vegan
thinking.
Jew.
That's not what I was thinking of when
yeah.
you were saying freebase. I was like, how do you even do that?
Dude,
Like foilies?
I know we've all experienced this though. But you think you're having a sip of your friend's Diet Coke?
Oh yeah, I've 100% done that.
Oh, and
Yeah.
you drank the back.
Yeah, I had roommates that used to chew. So they would just leave. They were boys, so they would
It's
just leave
so
bottles
gross.
around all the time, and you grab the wrong bottle. You think it's your beer, and it's not. I would just at a certain point, if I didn't know, if I like left my beer too long somewhere, it was gone for me. I
What a
couldn't do it.
horrendous habit.
Swallowing.
What a
Horrendous
horrendous
habit.
habit to leave.
Swallowing too.
To leave the most disgusting byproduct of your bad habit lying amongst the house.
Yeah, of
It
course,
should be
dude.
illegal.
Of
That
course.
is a toxin. That is a hazard.
Yeah.
That you're just leaving.
Dude,
Why do we say it's okay?
Well, they used
It
to have
sounds to be-
spittoons everywhere back in the day.
Oh yeah, you could just
No.
spit, and then you wouldn't drink that.
spittoon.
But if it's in a can, I
Yeah,
can't
like
see.
inside a Ruby Tuesday, a spittoon inside
Yeah.
a Ruby Tuesday.
Big golden one.
Yeah, those big
the
golden one,
funnel.
and then you could spit from here. Ding, damn. Yeah, that wasn't Elliot doing that. That was our.
I can do one of these too.
Yeah. I have a friend
I
who.
can't do it now that
Can't
I'm
do
on the
it.
mic.
I know. It's so much pressure.
I have a friend
So
who has
also there's
No, come on, you guys.
Sorry.
Shut up. Nobody can hear it.
Nobody can.
They can't, and if
we're
they're
doing
not
the
watching,
dropping
they can't
water
even
thing.
see it. You guys are
know.
both bad at that. What's happening?
If you guys wouldn't have
It
made
doesn't
me
have to be a
laugh,
5-minute bit. Just do it once.
I would have done it super loud if I just
Yeah.
wasn't laughing.
No, you're bad at it.
Yo, I've
Stop
never
making stupid noises.
I've never seen Lizzy never stop talking in her life. I've never seen anything deter her from stopping her train of thought ever. That is the first time in my entire life, and little did I know it was us failing at making a sound. But she was ready with her train of
It
thought.
was
and
bad.
She was like,
Both of you are bad.
guys, quit it! Quit it with the throat droplets. I want to ask Catherine about her bad spit habit. About her toddler spit habit.
Oh no.
Hey, girlies. Call you later. They thought they were going wedding ring shopping.
All right,
No.
they're fine. Yeah, because they're gay.
It's just comics.
Is it 'cause they're gay? The
Yes,
people
it's
that
'cause
just
they're
came to the
gay.
door?
I saw her short blonde bob.
Yeah, you saw it.
And I said, she's
Yeah.
getting just
Yeah.
a gold ring.
Yeah. Listen, if you guys were riffing
Simple.
and that was fun, sure. Keep
Dude.
going. I can wait on my story. I'll remember my story. But whatever dumb noise you guys are just trying to make with your throats into the mic.
Listen,
Oh,
I think I know when someone's jealous that they can't do the droplet water noise. I can see that from a mile away.
Yeah.
Dude.
That's what I'm jealous of.
I've never seen her deter from just
Oh god.
keeping her train of thought just moving rapid. That
I'm
was
not going
the
to tell my
first-
story anymore because now it doesn't even
That was,
Dude, I have a good.
how about that water droplet? Can I please go spit that up really quick? I'm sorry.
Well, here was my story. My story was that I have a friend who has a husband who used to, I think he zins now, but he used to
Okay.
do chewing tobacco, and sometimes he'd fall asleep, and she'd wake up, and it would be like on the pillow and stuff, and which is just it's so bad. Don't like at a certain point you just have to say, okay, I don't need to chew this late at night, you know, like
Right.
you
Dude,
can't. He was falling asleep with it in, and then it would land on his pillow, dude. It's not.
Dude.
I mean, imagine waking up. First of all, I can't imagine waking up next to a man and being like, "Oh,
At
this
some
is
point, were you like, why
fun.
don't we just try heroin?
well."
You know? Do you say that at some
you
point?
add that. I mean, listen. If it was a beautiful woman and she did that, then sure, maybe I could deal with that. But a man, just a stinky old man,
I just
and
feel
then chew
like
coming out of his mouth.
I feel like
Gross.
heroin's cleaner.
Cleaner, yeah, probably. Yeah, and you use it all. You
Yeah.
don't put extra heroin
I'm pretty
in.
sure though
Yeah.
a lot of times when
a
you're
beer
doing,
bottle.
when you're doing like hard painkillers, you're shitting a lot. So
Or you're not shitting.
or
a
you're
lot.
not shitting.
Both.
Yeah.
It's both.
Well,
I had a friend.
but you can flush
A roommate.
that.
You can flush that.
Shit.
We ain't flushing dip spit.
Sure.
Dip spit.
Oh.
It's
Dip
sitting
spit's
in cans.
This spit's sitting next to the freaking butter
It's
on the
disgusting.
goddamn counter.
Dude, I did this canoe trip one time, and my buddy was
We
a
knew
big
that. We
tobacco
knew it.
chewer.
He's a fisherman.
Sure.
Yeah, an angler.
A man
Yeah.
of a fish angler.
I'm like Mr. Fish.
Sure.
Oh.
I get it.
Like I used to work at a trout farm.
He used to
Fishing
I bet,
puts it
I bet
lightly.
when you go underwater, you can echolocate.
Oh yeah, I can speak to them.
Yeah, like Aquaman. I watched that
Like
movie on the
Aquaman.
plane the other day.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's the same droplet noise actually.
Yeah.
Just do it underwater.
Yeah. On Delta.
And what is that droplet noise? It goes like this.
I hate this.
But no,
I
my
hate
buddy
this bit.
at the end of our trip,
Holy shit. She just went inside of herself.
I hate it. I hate
but
it.
no, my buddy turned over his kayak
Oh,
and he had like a can of dip that got submerged in the river.
He still went for it.
Well, at the end of the trip, he had completely run out of, so he was like squeezing the creek water out and then putting it in his lip, and I was
Sure.
like,
Sometimes the addiction
Hey.
is that bad.
Yeah. Hey.
Yeah. And she knows
Hey.
because her family used to grow tobacco. Maybe that started that addiction.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, so you know.
Yeah, I
You
know.
about
I know
tobacco addiction.
Yeah. And guess what?
Yeah.
Those addictions put us through college.
Yeah. So
Again,
it's okay. It's
capitalism is taking advantage of people's mental illness.
that's the name of the game.
Yeah, that's why
Yeah.
we have you on this podcast today.
Because I'm addicted to attention.
And we need some followers.
What am I addicted to? A mic in front of my mouth?
Yes, of course.
That's what I'm addicted to.
Of course.
And there's
And-
no shame in that.
There's
What
yeah.
am I addicted to? A producer that's just doing this until he
Hates
He-
everything.
until yeah until his panty selling business takes
Yeah.
off.
He's been writing notes, dude. He's been writing notes about
Yeah,
the panty
he-
selling,
He's
right?
got a
Everything in
conveyor
his
belt
Yeah,
everything in his notebooks right now is
Yeah.
timestamp. Clip it. Clip
Clip
it. Clip it.
Yeah.
I mean,
Hell yeah.
And then there's a drawing of a conveyor belt.
yeah. And he's like, this bitch is on. Yeah.
Yeah, I talk over everybody. Right? Are you hearing that?
2 times.
I
2
hear it.
times She stopped talking today. Did you notice that? No. We shut Lizzy down. I mean,
Yeah.
ah!
Yeah. Oh, I know. I watched the first 5 episodes that we recorded. I know. I know that I talk over everybody.
I can't believe you even had a co-host. I
Yeah.
can't believe you even have a guest.
Why is he here?
The other day, she did call me on the phone, and I was on a walk though,
Yes.
and I put my phone. She was telling me a story, and I put my phone in my pocket, and I picked up my dog poo poo.
Yep.
And then he pooped again, and I picked up my dog poo poo again, and then I went back to the phone, and she was still talking.
Yeah.
You're
And you remember the
Minutes.
story.
you just yes and it.
Minutes.
Yeah.
Minutes.
Yeah.
I mean, she was. Wait, I should say she's on a whole new story, by the way.
Oh, I
She
was on the
had-
next story.
She story jumped.
So that means we have to review the stories that you missed. You're stuck in the car with me for an hour to go up to Fort Collins today. I don't know what to
jump.
tell you. We could just go over those stories again.
We could go. I mean, we. I would love to see you. I would love to see a debate with Lizzy versus Lizzy,
Oh, that's not a good
and it's
one.
just you taking your flannel off, putting your flannel on, taking your flannel off, putting your flannel on.
Headband, no headband.
Headband, no headband. Yeah.
I mean, this debate. I mean, it would be. You could have your own CNN,
I know.
24-hour broadcast, never stop.
Never stop. That's what they did with the that chick that was down in southern Colorado that turned blue. Remember her?
Tucker Carlson.
Nope.
Oh, I know you're talking about
Mother God.
Oh yeah, the
What's
Yeah,
her
yeah.
name? I met her. What's her name?
the
Mother
glitter,
God. You
the
didn't
glitter
meet her.
people,
But yeah,
the cult.
there was a cult down in southern Colorado, and they
It's
would
not who I met. I don't know who you're talking about.
they would. So they were doing like live streams of YouTube, and so she would make them all like just do it for like 24 hours straight, and just like kind of drug
Yeah,
them up a
and
little
they
bit.
were eating,
and they
like,
were making
silver.
money off of they were eating silver and
Huh?
stuff. I'll show you it later. You can watch
sure
it.
you
and
will.
Then, yeah.
But
And-
no, they got arrested and in trouble because their leader died, and they like illegally moved the body.
Yeah,
And they
over
like
state
covered her in
lines.
glitter and were like taking her on this tour around.
Wow.
Was this a Lisa Frank cult?
No, yeah, she did turn
Yeah.
blue. I mean, I guess that makes sense.
They
from the
actually
silver.
they started coloring markers on her, and
Yeah.
her
Yeah.
skin turned a different color.
Listen, I wouldn't put it past it. I don't know what the hell they did to that
You remember
dead
the
body,
magic,
dude. Oh.
magic paintings when you would color it, and then
And then you have to put the other marker over it to get the color.
yes.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Kid of the
It was
90s.
like that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
I've
I
got.
wasn't a
sisters.
fucking nerd. I was coloring
Everybody knows about Lisa Frank, right?
and talking.
I think
yeah.
so.
Does everybody know about Lisa Frank?
Yeah, he does.
Okay.
Our producer Jacob, he loves it. He's paying attention. He's also
Great.
just texting.
Sorry, are you pulling up Lisa Frank right now, Jacob? He goes, "This is not a real computer."
Yeah, yeah. We could clip that one too.
Here, let me type on my wooden keyboard. Dee dot dee dot dee dot dee dot.
It's a mirror. He's just looking at
You just
himself.
like him like this.
So let's. Well,
Sorry, Did you want to get back to my tobacco farming family?
No, I just wanted to talk to you about horses because we're gonna go horseback riding.
Yes.
Tomorrow. And I feel like horses. That was part of your pop, right? Are your ears okay?
It
Are you
really
all right?
Yeah, I don't know, dude. I IDK. Okay. Yes, the thing about me and horses is
I think
that,
a lot of people love that joke. Your horse jokes.
you know, it's so funny in a crowd of people. It's never the thing that like everybody gets. But then afterwards, people come up to me and they go,
Oh,
I was a horse girl.
Yeah.
really?
They're
But
closeted.
it's a specific type of horse girl that I am, that I talk about, that I relate to.
Mm-hmm. He watched.
Yeah,
No, he
I've
didn't.
seen you.
The thing is, you don't have to pretend.
Yeah, he didn't watch.
And I'm running over it because I see you struggling. And I go, I don't want to live in this world right now either, where you're trying to explain to me that you've seen it and you haven't. I also feel awkward.
Yeah.
So we're running over it. We're galloping over it. Wait, can I side story
You can
really
say gallop.
fast? We're going back to horses.
You're allowed to. Yeah.
But this past weekend I was in Indiana, another state.
I was in Indiana too. Different part. Different part. She was 2 hours away. I told her to
When
come
is
hang
gonna
out. She would have
stop
just drive to
one-upping my
see us.
Indiana stories. And we go. It's a Sunday at the club, so it's just straight booming. Everybody in Fort Wayne, Indiana is just like, what do we do on Sundays? We go see Katherine Blanford. And so we're in this parking lot, close to empty, and we pull in, and then there's a girl in her car.
Yeah.
She looks up, and I feel bad for her because I'm like, I don't like the crowd to see the star before the show because like they paid a lot of money.
It's like
and I
a
want 'em to see
bride.
behind the curtain. Yeah. And,
It's
you
bad
know,
luck.
Yeah. And they didn't pay for backstage experience, so I'm not gonna
Sure.
give it to them.
Or a cameo.
Or a cameo.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Of your feet.
I gotta write a script. I can't just, just
No,
can't go with
yeah.
that on top of my head.
Sure.
But she looks up and she sees me, and I'm like, oh God. And she
She
gets out of her
knows.
car and she starts heading this way, and I'm like, fan. And
Sure.
I'm like, frick. Okay, this one's like, she's been waiting for us because she was parked close to the back where we parked. So it was
Oh,
like she
she
came
knew
yesterday
where
and
you
she
were gonna
saw
be.
where I was parking, so she knew to come.
Yeah.
And so she knocked on the window and rolled down the window. It was me and Evan Hull,
Uh-huh.
Chicago comic. And I'm like, oh God. And she leans over and she goes, hey, do you guys, do y'all need 2 tickets for the show? I have 2 tickets.
Hell yeah. Did you buy them?
She goes,
She's scalping them.
She goes, I can't give them away.
You are, they're fans. They're fans in Indiana.
I go, I don't think we need tickets. She
No,
goes,
we
you
need
should have bought them.
She goes, yeah, I think they gave out free tickets. Like they were giving them away
Oh,
to
they were-
everyone.
just twisting the knife.
And I'm like,
That's incredible. That's incredible.
save me a seat.
Yeah. She has no idea what you even look like.
She was sitting front row, too.
Yeah.
They moved the whole crowd up to the front row.
Yeah.
And then I get on stage and I start telling the story and she goes, oh my God, you were her. I wasn't even
Yeah.
memorable enough to remember me 30 minutes before.
And I feel like Indiana
So-
is known for its intelligence, right?
Well, they're not known for their memory.
Okay.
I'll tell you that much. They've got bad memory.
They got bad memories of the person on the ticket.
Everyone blacks out in the parking lot there.
Sure.
I have bad memories of Indiana too.
You have bad memories. It's not necessarily they can't remember things. They just have bad. Everything they remember is bad.
Yeah.
They have bad memories.
How much did you give her for the tickets?
I gave her $46.
Okay. What is it? Yeah.
And I gave.
Yeah,
And then I paid
that's
her
double.
And then I paid her to take my merch. And then I paid her to take a picture of us.
Yeah.
And to post it on her main.
That's amazing. That's incredible.
Indiana.
Yeah.
So
dude.
I'm really known for my horse stuff, and I've been selling out everywhere because of it. But the kind of horse girl I am is a horse girl that was obsessed with horses. Wait, can I go to a side note? Also,
Yeah.
I just saw this on TikTok, so I know it's true. The reason why people are so obsessed with horses is because horses have a way of, did you know this?
No.
Connecting heartbeats. So their heartbeat vibrating frequency, they know how to match yours because in a herd of horses, the herd connects their heartbeats together. So when one horse's heartbeat starts to beat very fast, then they sense that someone's sensing danger.
Interesting.
Now,
That
was on
sounds
TikTok,
fucking gay, dude.
and so gay. So gay. That's when I knew I was
Sounds
gay.
like a group of lesbians.
And
They're just all in
Oh.
the same.
oh my God, I'm so sorry. No.
Yeah.
That was that's what they call a bunch of girls at a pride parade.
That's exactly. Yeah.
On a float together.
Mm-hmm.
So I was obsessed with horses growing up, right? But my parents, they didn't really want to pay for extracurrics, and much less a horse. So like I never was around horses or had a horse. I was around horses a little bit.
You were
I had
around them
friends-
enough because you lived in a fucking horse city.
Sure, but I didn't like.
Right.
like, going and brushing a horse's tail after school.
Got it.
So me and my friends we just played horses a lot.
You were
And
the horse.
Yeah, she
I
was the
the
horse. Yeah.
And that was my specific type of horse girl. It's
Yeah.
very specific type
Very
of horse
specific.
girl.
Yeah, you're
Really,
obsessed
we
with
know
them.
nothing about horses. We
Yeah.
know nothing.
Well, we definitely don't know if that heartbeat thing is true because that sounds like bullshit.
Yeah, I thought people just
Hey, fucking finger point at me again when you shoot down my horse facts to me.
Shoot him down.
I just told you a very vulnerable story.
No, it was just a TikTok that you watched. It seemed not
Horse
real
heart.
at
No,
all.
everything about it made sense. It had to be good.
Yeah.
So that's I actually know
But
nothing
now
about
Very
that you're
unique
older,
horse
you're
girl.
starting to ride a little bit.
That's
You've been
what
able
I said
to ride.
I was gonna do,
That's great.
and I've done it once.
You've only ridden once.
I've done it twice.
Twice. You've ridden a horse. You've been on the back of a horse twice.
I've ridden a horse more than
I'm taking you
and
for.
I hate
I'm taking you
horses.
riding tomorrow. You've been on the back of a horse twice.
Well, no, as a child, I was on the back of a horse more.
You mean
but as an
pony
adult-
rides? That doesn't count.
No.
Okay.
Cousins' horses.
Okay, riding around. All right.
You
yeah,
know.
yeah. But as
you
an
know,
adult,
second cousins. My cousin's horse. My
Yeah.
second cousin.
yeah.
But as an adult, probably yes. I would like to say twice.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool. Well, this will be a learning experience. For
Yeah,
sure
you guys are gonna have
tomorrow.
fun, and maybe we'll have some content from it or something you can find on somebody's socials.
I mean, yeah,
Yeah.
that's if I take video, but I'm gonna have to now.
take some
Now
pictures.
I know
You
that
don't think I'm gonna freaking make a reel out of the 18 pictures I took on top of this horse,
Yeah.
and then put a Beyonce song?
Well,
to
now
it?
I'm
just
worried.
wanna-
Wow,
I
we're
just
gonna
wanna
have some
assume.
content.
Yeah, I mean, I'm also gonna have to watch her and make sure she doesn't like tip over and fall off.
Hey, this isn't a canoe.
Yeah.
Got to make sure the heart rates don't get too wonky.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
connect with it. I think
I know,
horses
what a
are like
crazy-
Avatar. I go, when
Like
do we connect
Avatar,
our
yeah.
tails?
Yeah. No, I think it'll be good. Have you gone
I'm
fast?
telling you to go with my mind. Why have I not gone yet? What?
Only walking? Walking.
No, I've done a circle.
Okay, circle.
No,
Okay.
I did the circle thing where I went and it did the fast circle.
Okay,
Okay.
like a trot.
No,
Like a move.
No, it
Just
was
a-
like the thing where kind
like a
of
They
turn.
One foot kind of stays and then the other
Yeah,
one's
yeah.
turn. I did that.
Somebody taught you how to turn.
So
That's
I did
good.
I did a big turn. I did a big
Yeah?
girl turn.
Can you do that not on a horse?
I'd have to
Can't turn
practice.
left.
Yeah,
I would have to train.
I'm
yeah.
not an ambi-turner.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm not an athlete anymore. I'm a comedian. So no.
Good.
I do know how to pivot from bad crowd work though.
It's very similar.
Well, I'm excited to see that this weekend. And
Yeah. Would you like to pull out your note card?
Yeah.
I feel like you have further questions for
yeah.
me.
Well, I would like to go back to that chewing tobacco story, but I don't know if we have time.
How much
Yeah, I think we're pretty much out of
cooked
time.
already?
Yeah.
We're cooked.
what do you want to know about tobacco?
No, I don't want to know it. I told him the story. So the people
What's
who
the
are
story?
listening and watching, they know the story. It was just
About
that her
how he'd
husband
fall
used to,
asleep
he would fall
with
asleep
dip in his
Oh.
mouth,
and dip in his
yeah.
mouth. But you guys were making weird fucking noises when I was trying to tell a story.
I mean, dude, imagine now when Lizzie just is off on a tangent and you just went.
I know, that's like my new
Just-
move.
that's going to be his
and she just goes silent. She goes.
Yeah.
Wow, we didn't
Yeah.
even know.
I'm just trying to get one word in this last hour. And I
God, that
feel
was
like-
fun. That was fun. This was just a game of keep
Yeah.
away from Lizzie's stories.
I think we won.
You guys should start a
I
podcast
think we won.
together.
Wow, that's fun.
And it's just keeping away
What's
from
ca-
anybody
what's
telling a
called-
story.
It's called Producer Lizzie, and we just make her producer, and we go, you can't talk.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, I'll
that's
move out to LA with you and Lace. I could be the producer there. That could be the new Meaties.
Right.
You're just
That's-
not letting me talk the whole time.
That's really fun. And we just watch you over there violently shaking.
Yeah.
I have a story.
I'll remember this story.
Yeah.
I'll remember it.
My hair slowly rises.
Yeah,
on my
yeah.
head. Yeah.
We go, Lizzie, the
Yeah.
power is too strong.
Why is
The
my
buildings are
headband
shaking.
broken?
Our generator just blew. Lizzie
no.
always has a generator with her.
I do. Well, I have
Yeah.
to. I
Yeah.
came out of the closet. They said Subaru generator, Liquid Death. We do love Liquid Death because it's so
Oh,
tasty. We
God.
should do that, huh?
You
Right
know
at the
what?
end. Mark that down.
Hey, do you know what sound it makes when you pour Liquid Death out?
Yeah. No. Oh God, it's so bad. You guys are so
I
bad at it.
finally got
Nobody's gonna
one.
be able to hear it.
I was
in the
really close to the
headphones.
mic, so
Yeah, but we do love Liquid Death. Thank you, Liquid Death, for keeping us
hydrated.
murder thirst. thirst is murdered, right?
Lizzy, set up when you do your host Fred ad.
This, I can't. Have you sat in this couch? It's so bad. No, I just try to look like Stavi in this.
Yeah.
That's what I tried.
No, you're Mommy. You're my mommy.
Yeah.
You're my
I'm taking
mommy.
care of you all weekend.
You really are. She's my mama.
Your mama.
Yeah. Look at my mama.
I'm responsible for Catherine to make sure that she rides this horse.
I'm
And
gonna do good.
survives.
I know how to which ways to squeeze my feet on which parts of the horse to get it to go left or right or up or down.
Perfect. And this guy, I think the horse that you're gonna ride he's a very sweet boy. He's an old guy. He
Oh,
knows what to
horse.
do.
I'm falling in
Yeah.
love already.
Yeah, like he's a little sweetheart, you know.
Y'all are gonna have so much fun. I look forward to hearing more
Do you
about
want
it.
to? You could come and take pictures of us.
Maybe.
Look at that offer.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
I
mean,
didn't
I'm
offer
not,
you a
Hey,
horse.
you
I'm
could,
not doing anything.
Yeah, you could come and watch us.
It's down near
You
where I
could-
live. It's down south.
It's
so.
down south.
Yeah,
Yeah,
just text me. I'll come by.
Yeah, we can do
Sounds
that.
I'll come holler at y'all.
That'll be fun, right? And she's got her cowboy hat too. So
Dope. Yeah.
we're ready fucking rock and
especially,
roll.
dude, I'm gardening.
Yeah,
I
you're
can
making fun
I
of me
can
for
steal
that?
some horse
I like
shit.
your cowboy hat. Why you? What do you?
Where can they
What's
find
the problem?
you?
I like your cowboy. I think it's
Why
fun.
is your voice going up in
I
pitch?
think it's fun. I got you. I have my cowboy boots for you to wear. They're
Yeah,
gonna match
perfect.
your cowboy hat. They actually have like the blue stitching too.
I have overalls.
I think you should overalls.
Hell yeah.
That was what you brought.
Um,
You should see me in overalls. I look
Ah.
like a old fat farmer.
you look like a
John Deere.
Kroger bag. You look like a grocery bag.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, look how much produce we can put in this thing.
Yeah, dude.
Strong handles.
Yeah, strong hands.
Jesus Christ.
They're good. Not
Um,
calloused. Well,
well, unfortunately, I think we do have to
I
wrap
don't know.
up.
Is that good?
So,
No, let's hear more about your hands. Lizzy.
where can
No,
people,
that's
where can
my
people
cameo.
find you on social media?
Your cameo was your feet. My cameo is my hands. Yeah. Do you want to do your plugs?
At It's Katherine Blanford on most social medias or Katherine Blanford. KatherineBlanford.com for tickets.
Katherine Blanford.
Yeah.
Please come. When is this coming out?
Next week.
It'll be like a week or two.
Netflix
All right,
is
I'll
a
be
joke.
I'll be done with my Colorado dates then.
Yeah. No, we weren't gonna.
No, let's not.
What? I'm gonna put it out now? No.
I don't think there needs to be any.
I don't.
editing.
Yeah. He's
We
over
blew
it
our
already.
nose in the middle of this.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
No. Netflix is a joke. That's Thursday, right?
Netflix is a joke. Lexington, Tulsa, Washington D.C. I don't know. Yeah, I got a bunch of stuff coming up.
Yeah, and it's all on your website.
Yeah, it's all on my website. KatherineBlanford.com.
Why are you so angry about this part? This is the good
I
part.
got pee so bad.
And also listen to Meaty's podcast.
Yes,
Yep.
please.
Yeah.
And follow us at WolfHawk Comedy. I'm at Mr. Mike Hawkburns.
And I'm at Lizzy Wolfson. And check us out on Patreon for extra episodes. Thank you guys. We'll see you next week.
Thank you so much for joining us.
Bye. Go peep. Whoop. Go peep.
Wow, guys.